Alright, boys. Welcome to episode 2 of Shokmeg's Talk Show Season 4. And yes, I am hitting you with the double whammy. You already know. I don't really have a topic for today, but I don't think I had a topic for yesterday either. So, what's to say about that? The D&D session was successful, but I think one thing I realized is the fighting mechanics. I'm never good at balancing fighting, like when we're fighting and not fighting. It's always like too much fighting or too little fighting. And I need to fix that. And this arc that we're playing right now is one arc old. Like the arc I'm working on is one ahead. And so I think my solution to fix that is like almost there. But either way, still. I do need to check something with this game. I'm not sure. So, the Valentine's ones are the best ones to grind because they have however much times weight, right? But they've got like way less weight, but 3 times value or 1.5 times value. Circle, star, square. So yeah, I gotta check, but I'm pretty sure there's something I need to grind. So if we go to Discord here and go to greed. We go to the newest update. Yeah, I want to get the limited contract Aphrodite. What the helly? Hold on, I'll keep on talking, but my whole browser just went down. Man, Blockstrap is unreliable sometimes, but it does stream your game to Discord, so it's like, might as well use it. I think one thing everybody's realized, like, okay, here's something I need to talk about, bro. Nobody knows how to chill anymore when it comes to, like, political opinions. So, like, a good example is I was at a little gathering last night, and we literally had to avoid some of the people there just because we knew by fact that they weren't going to be able to chill with their, like, opinion on political stuff. And I feel like that's just a load of crap. Like, come on, bro. There's some people nowadays, I guess, that are so immature they can't like stand other people having a different opinion than them. And it's mostly in America. Like, I really wish I could go to another country and just see people, like interacting with each other normally. God, that would be so cool. But like in America nowadays, it's like we literally just cannot contain ourselves. We always are arguing about some political stuff, and it pisses me off. It does. It really does. Like, dude, come on. That's why, personally, I don't really have a political opinion in this country, because, if you think about it, everybody that's ever been a president has been a millionaire or a billionaire, so they probably aren't doing stuff in your best interest. Either way, wait. My desktop audio is on. I know it's on. And I know it's doing good. Okay. I don't know why I suspected myself of messing this up for some reason. Can I get any Valentines? Yes, thank you. Dude, if I could get like a Valentine's diamond right now or something, like an emerald, oh my shit, that'd be amazing. I was doing level runs on this game all of last night, and dog, trying to run, or floor runs, trying to get to floor at least 15, it was difficult, man. You just have to pattern memorize so many different things that it kind of pisses you off sometimes. It's just people nowadays, and I'm not going to pin the blame on anyone, just do not, I swear, do not know how to contain themselves when it comes to telling everyone what they think about the political world. It's like, if you're going to come up to me and say some shit, Democrat or Republican, just out of the blue, just because you think I care, I don't care. Why do you think I care? Why do you think I give a fuck? I don't care what you think. How, genuinely, it's like, whatever you think, how do you think you're going to change someone else's opinion? Not by just going up to them and being, honestly, kind of just like an annoying blabbermouth, just like, yeah, okay, so, like, and, bro, Like, I'm not going to listen to you. I don't know what you expect me to say. Like, you know what? You got a point. I'm gonna think exactly the same as you do now. What the fuck are you even trying to do, bro? Because that shit is not gonna work. Like, come on, dog. It's so sad just seeing people acting like that, thinking that they're going to make a change. Posting on social media, telling random people who obviously don't have your same opinion, your opinion. Guess what? They've already heard it before, gang. They don't care. It's not, they're not gonna, like, see the light. Oh, shit. Oh! That was my own mess up. Shit. Oh, dude, I'm sucking on this one. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm really biffing this one. Holy shit. Oh my god, I had to lock in there for a second, dog. Because I biffed that one like crazy. Okay, anyways. It's like some of my teammates do that. Some of the people I just know do that. Like, sometimes they'll just be in a restaurant and people pull out that shit. And it's like, why do you think... I don't surround myself with people like you. That's why I have a different opinion. How do you think you're going to change that? Like, what's your final objective here? What do you think's gonna happen? Just because you said so doesn't mean I'm all of a sudden gonna start listening to you. Anyways, that's like one of many things that piss me off. But my blood pressure is very easy to raise, so when I see people like that, it doesn't matter, Democrat or Republican, when I see people that do that shit, it pisses me off. When they start spouting some bullshit about their own political opinions that I just don't care about, oh my god, my blood pressure skyrockets through the roof. You know what? What happened to shame? Honestly, what happened to, like, keeping our opinions to ourselves, not saying radical things? What happened to, like, having an ounce of shame and saying, like, the most diabolical things? Like, people will just come up to you in the street now and be like, you know what, bro, Epstein, honestly, was not that bad. He kind of had a point. It's like, what are you even doing? What are you even doing with your life, bro? Deadass, like, how long did you have to sit in over and over again every single day to be like this? It's like you sat in and just sat on Twitter every day, and now you've ended up like this. That's not my problem. That's your fault. Okay, I need to be careful because these fans have been insta-killing me lately, and I don't know why. I, like, genuinely really can't figure it out. Also, if you play this game, you cannot do the saws any faster than letting them go through one rotation per saw. I've tried. Dude, you'd have to be like a mega mastermind to do it. But you only lose like 10 seconds on the saw levels. Oh, fuck. God. I might have to sell out after this round, bro. I'm just getting pummeled with like the most annoying obstacles. I mean, that room. Oh, I didn't move far enough. Yeah, that room was not an annoying obstacle, but... these are. They take a while. I'm still gaining XP, so it's not like it's a problem. It's just... anyways. And also this money farming strat, if you pull it off, you can get like 100,000, but it barely ever works. You just gotta find like a middle point. That's why the game's called Greed. It's some luck, but it's mostly just about when do you give up? When are you like, yeah. When are you like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it any further. And for some people, like me, they have a gambling tenacity. And they just keep on going with no give up point. And that's what I do. Because, I mean, if I win once, I'm going to get so much money. Where? Oh, my water's out in the living room. I'll go get it after this. Ugh. Really, though, I mean... people have no shame nowadays in politics. People have no shame nowadays in, like, anything. Have you seen some shit, like, people just be posting, at this point, bro, on like, Instagram, people just be posting either the most heinous crimes of political opinions, like, yeah, no, Epstein wasn't even a bad guy. You're telling me you wouldn't have gone to one of his parties, or, like, or it's just bare ass. It's just like bare cheeks. Like, girls just be posting bare cheeks on their Instagram stories. It's like, what the fuck, man? What happened to things we do in public and things we do in private? We just do everything all the time now. It's like, bro, sometimes, dude, shocker, sometimes people don't want to hear what you have to say. Did you know that? Did you know that? It's really hard for some people to hear that for the first time, I guess. And I used to be a culprit, but I definitely, I think the real reason is, on one side of the spectrum, you've got fragile masculinity, right? All of these men who align themselves with this political group and say the exact same things. They look exactly the same. They all get the bowl cut, or they go bald, or they get the ice cream hair, because they're scared of what people would think if they're different, right? And they all speak the exact same political opinions. Oh, Christ is king, except for if you're gay, or if you're an immigrant, or if you're anything. And then on the other side of the spectrum, you've got this community that preaches, complete openness and kindness, but then when you end up going into it, it's like, on the surface it seems like a great community to be in, right? Like, everybody can be what they want, do what they want, but then when you look further into it, it's like they preach kindness. And don't get me wrong, this isn't an everyone thing. I don't like to say everyone. This is objectively some people in my experience, but they preach this kindness, and then there's some people in that community which are obviously mentally ill, because there's some people in every community that are mentally ill, and they preach this kindness, and then they don't actually reciprocate it. It's like people in that community have a big problem with manipulating people. Like, they say, yeah, do this and you'll feel more, open and free and all that, and they don't really give you a choice like they say they do. This is some, remember, I don't want to see some bullshit ass comments. This is some. All of this is some people. None of this is everyone, because generalization is probably humanity's worst plague that we just cannot seem to get rid of. We generalize so much. It's actually painful how much people generalize, and it's like, dog, do you have no intelligence? If you're not able to look at every group and everything objectively when you want to, then you're just less intelligent than most people. I'm sorry to say, but it's just true. Like, if you can't look at communities objectively, and if you can't have a more neutral opinion on most things, radical opinions on either side, if you have a radical opinion of something, I'm sorry, you're just not intelligent. And that's just the truth. If you're radical on either side, you're less intelligent than most people. And if you generalize everything all the time, this group of people is this problem, all MAGA people cause the same problems, and they're all the whole problem in our country, and then Republicans, all gay people are the problem in our country. You're an idiot, bro. You're an idiot. Just stop. Just shut up. Honestly, just shut up. Like, dog, if you're gonna generalize, I'm not gonna take you seriously. You're obviously not that intelligent if you're just gonna generalize everything you say. So I don't really care what you have to say. The second I catch somebody in a conversation generalizing, like the second you say this group of people made this problem, nope, cut off. You're cut off, dude. I'm thinking about something else. I'm thinking about maybe anime, I don't know, some shit. I'm not thinking about a word you're saying after that point, because you just sound like an idiot. You sound like an idiot, bro. I'm saying this all with love to everyone, bro. Love to everyone, I mean, I'm a Christian, or I'm definitely not an American Christian. I am a real Christian that believes in the Bible and not what the president says. I'm sorry. It's just, there's a difference. I'm sorry, but it's not outlandish to say that we shouldn't be eating babies, right? I mean, I don't think so. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. Anyways. Ugh. Those were, I had all that on my mind because of that bar party last night. I just thought it was really interesting observing all of the, one, generalizations, and two, pinning blame on people. Because when you think about it, each party says the other party, all they do is generalize and pin blame, when the fact of the matter is, everyone generalizes everyone else and pins the blame on everyone else but themselves. Accountability has got to be like the rarest and most useful skill nowadays. Think about how much more intelligent you look if you're just accountable for your own actions. Everybody spends most of their days nowadays blaming all of their problems on everyone else, and it's like, bro, come on, are you really that fragile? Everybody makes mistakes sometimes. It's okay. You can say that you made a mistake. It doesn't have to be someone else's fault. It doesn't have to be the radical left's fault. It doesn't have to be immigrants' fault, bro. It can be your fault. It's okay, dog. But people just can't seem to realize that. And most people don't even understand this concept. Like, most people are going to watch this video and they're just going to, like, draw a blank. They don't understand what I'm trying to say here, because the fact of the matter is, most people today's, and notice how I'm saying most, not all. God, the word all is just disgusting in the context of the modern world. Most people these days just do not know how to, what was I trying to say? Most people these days just do not know how to, like, be neutral on something, bro. Like, come on. You know what I'd love more than anything? You know what would be better than, like, $5,000, than, like, a couple of diamonds? To have a conversation with someone besides my mom or dad, and even they make mistakes sometimes, that genuinely talks to me, and they don't generalize anyone, and they don't pin all of their problems on any group of people. They just admit to their own faults, and, like, God, it would be so nice to talk with somebody who just talks normally. I mean, I know I haven't been alive for a while, but I've heard the rumors that before all of the extremism nowadays, it was honestly pretty nice to have a just normal conversation with people, and I can get behind that. That sounds pretty nice. I'm inclined to agree with people who think that. I'd say that sounds immaculate, actually. Just to have a conversation with someone that doesn't immediately pin all of their problems on somebody else. Oh, God, that was a risky move, especially because I knew the flamethrowers would start going against me. I'm almost level 43. To get on the leaderboard in this game, you need to get level 49 for levels. You need to get above, like, 90 deaths, I think, is the milestone right now. I'm at, like, almost 200 deaths because I was death farming for a while. I did it for, like, 2 or 3 hours. The deaths leaderboard is really easy to get back on. The hardest one to get on is the level leaderboard. Like, or the room leaderboard. What room you've gotten to, you know what I mean? God, that one really sucks, trying to get on that one. Because that's what I'm trying to get on right now. I'm also trying to get on the money leaderboard, which is $1 million, but the Aphrodite scroll is the best scroll in the game, so I am going to spend all the money I have on that once I get there. But yeah, man, look at this. We could get like hundreds of thousands of dollars if we just keep going. But if I take enough damage where I'm like almost dead, I'm going to slow it down and then just sell it. Like, that's when I know I need to be done. But farming the Valentine's Day, like, farming the Valentine's Day ones is actually really, really OP. Okay, down arrows. I feel like if you're new, though, the hardest level is the chainsaws. Like, dude, getting that pattern down with the chainsaws, dog, took me forever. I used to have to do them 3 at a time, and then I got to 2 at a time. And then getting, like, the rhythm down with 1 at a time. Oh, that took me forever, man. Oh, shit. I took too long. My bad. Oh, that's gonna hurt my time. That's not good. Oh, my God. Yo, it's like they're placing traps in the exact path that I use. Because I use the best path to get past that. Dog, they're placing all the traps in the best path possible to kirk me. Or to cook me, I mean. My bad. Oh, another thing, dude. Oh shit. I guess this is just the controversial episode where people start to hate me online, but another thing that pisses me off nowadays is people trying to make being morbidly obese seem like a good thing. I'm sorry. If, like, dude, a girl being a little chubby is okay, and a guy being a little chubby is okay. Like, your fat friend's always gonna be one of your nicest friends. But it gets to a point where there's these people that are gonna, like Dave Blunt's, people like Dave Blunt's, like, that look like him. There's people like that out there that are like, oh, my body's beautiful just the way it is. It gets to a point, bro, where it's like, I don't want to look like, Jabba, like, no, I'm not gonna be mean. You know, here's the thing that people don't get. I'm not trying to insult them, and I know I just almost did, and that was really mean. I'm sorry, but I'm genuinely sorry. But I don't want to insult people like that. It's just when there's people like that that don't want to fix the problem, and yes, it's a problem that they have, when they want to justify just kind of being less resilient and disciplined than most of the population, when there's people like that, it's like, it just honestly kind of makes me sad. I feel bad for them. I genuinely do. It's like, because the fact of the matter is, they were probably raised pretty easily in an upper class household where they didn't have to work for a lot of things, and it's not about that they want to stay chubby. It's about the fact that they want to keep their life easy. And posting about chubby is good on TikTok gets them money, which makes their life easier, in theory. I think normalizing the gym would be good. I don't like to insult people like that, though. If you address the fact that you have a genuine problem and you want to fix it, and you want to work to be lighter, I'm not going to be mean to you. I think that's a very, very beautiful thing. And I would love to see the journey of people like that. But when people just deny the fact that they aren't treating their body right, it makes me sad. It makes me feel bad for them and their health in the future, how they're going to turn out. Like, I just feel for them, and I feel sorry that they're probably not going to turn out how the world wants, like, how most people would. I just feel bad. It doesn't make me angry, it just makes me sad. Because there's just some people that can't accept that fact. I'm also in a flow state right now, so this is going to be a longer episode. We're going to keep this. You know what? That brings up a good point. Acceptance these days, bro. People and acceptance. Like I already said, accepting when you've got a problem, when you've done something wrong, when you've done something right, too. People do have a lot of problems with self-esteem. And this video isn't meant to lower anyone's self-esteem. If anything, I would love, no matter who you are, I don't care who you are and what you believe in, I would love if your life just got better today. You know what I mean? I hope when you finish watching this video, you go and see your mom and dad and they're happy to see you. And you have a good conversation and you hug them. Because people take that for granted sometimes. And I hope after you're done watching this video, you go see your parents and you tell them how much you love them. Because that matters a lot. You know what? If you're an adult, I hope you get a raise at your job. If you're a kid, I hope you do good on your next test. It's being happy for other people is so rare nowadays. And we need to make it common again. Like, come on. Let's do it. Hopecore is a thing that needs to be... Here's a question I have. The higher level you get, do obstacles start to do more damage? Because I'm starting to think they do. Like, I'm starting to really think that. Okay. I think that's a good place to end off the video. I'm gonna end off the video here. I hope you guys didn't take any of that the wrong way. All of you are great people. You know what I mean? If you have a good day after watching this, my podcast is just for me to vent about things that piss me off sometimes, because I'm trying my best to be the best version of myself. And I think a good start to that was being impartial, not generalizing, not, you know, it's a classic metaphor your, like, third grade teacher used, but not judging a book by its cover. Being impartial like that is a skill that people need to recognize more often nowadays. And you know what? I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you go on the rest of your day. You know, if you're going back to work, I hope you have a good day at work and everything goes well. You drive home safe. Hope your family's safe. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless. I'll see you next episode.